everybody. This is Emmanuel Eliason here coming to you with Financial Breakthrough Academy. It is my privilege to share with you again on today's session on Financial Breakthrough Academy. I'm your host, certified financial educator, and management consultant, providing with content that will help you in your business, in your personal life, in your finance, in every aspect of your life. We've been working on a series on business development, small business development, and I believe that small businesses form a very critical portion and part of our economy. They literally are the majority of those portion of the economy that keep the engine of the economy going. So we've been spending some time understanding small business and their impact on the economy and how we can help small businesses to be more profitable and successful in their various goals. So this is again another session of the series on small business development, and I'm looking forward to providing yet another content that will help you in your small business. You may be a dentist, a lawyer, you may own a small coffee shop, maybe a market, a small corner store, some kind of a tailoring shop, or you perhaps an accountant, a lawyer, whatever profession you are in, a small business, a mom and pop shop. This content is to help you in your journey to financial breakthrough in your business. Okay, so we want to look at an important element today. We'll be discussing business financial planning, an important element of small business development. So let's go through a few things here that are of great value to all of us. So first of all, as we do here, we try to give ourselves some spiritual basis, biblical basis for what we do. And here today, our scripture is taken from Proverbs chapter verse 7. It says that wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom, and in all your getting, get understanding. I'll repeat the scripture again. Proverbs 4:7. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom, and in all your getting, get understanding. When we talk about business development and small business development, we need wisdom. We really do need wisdom to be able to make the right decisions. Every decision a business owner makes will impact his or her business. Every single decision that you make as a business owner will impact you down the road. Decision on sales, decision on products offering, decision on your customer service, decision on your financial uh, makeup, decision on even the partnership that you form. A lot of businesses have suffered because of the kind of partnership that they have entered into. So we need wisdom in making business decisions. And I believe that that scripture should help us all in our journey in building businesses for our daily lives and for our legacy and for our family and to help the community at large. So that gives us our scripture for the day. Let's now get into some of the content that we have lined up today. We have been discussing the small business development, and I broke it up into four parts. If not had a chance to get any of the previous session, I will encourage you to go back to our page and look at it. We've looked at two more already. First, we looked at business model generation, what a business model is, how to put about a business model. We looked at business plan creation in our last session, and today we're looking at some basis on business financial planning. Our last session on this series will be on business marketing strategy. So we will be providing this content on other channels like I'll say YouTube and podcasts as well. Should be able to help those who want to be able to access the content outside of Facebook itself. So let's go in and look at a few things here. In our last review, we want to take a quick review from the last session. We discussed the business plan creation, and we said that a business plan is simply a written document that describes in detail how a new business is going to achieve its goals. And I mentioned that actually it may not necessarily be just a new business, but also an existing business may have the need to put together the business plan or review what they have already in place. A business plan is a living document. It ought to be a living document, not just something that you put together when you're starting your business and never go back to it. It has to be a living document. You review it occasionally, preferably even annually, to help you to see where you are. It's like your roadmap in your business. So that's what we talk about in terms of defining what a business plan is. And we looked at key components of a business plan. Again, you can go back to the session we talked on the business plan creation to get full detail. But here are some of the key elements we discussed, the components of a business plan. We talked about that there is executive summary. We have to look at the business opportunities, the plan, the business problem or solution that is being addressed, target market, the competition, executive, I would say executable or execution strategies like marketing operations and the business overview. That includes the structure and the team that you have in place, and also the element of the financial plan of the business. So today, I want us to look at a few elements on the financial plan aspect of the business. So that will be our focus for today, the business financial planning. Business financial planning. Okay, so here is a point. We all know that business finance is so critical in any business success. Besides other factors, the lack of capital or finance is one of the, I would say, key element that may cause business owners not to succeed. I mean, there are other factors, but a lot of times, especially small businesses, statistics tells us a lot of small businesses within the first 3 to 5 years fail, majority of them. However, it is possible to make a comeback. Even if you don't succeed in one, you can try again, learn a lesson from what you did in the past, and then get back on your knees and do something different, something new, learn from your past and mistakes and other people, and take another stab at your business. So financing is a key part. Well, we may talk about raising money, whether you're doing a traditional way, going to the bank, through families, your personal savings, some kind of other small traditional loans through SBA or some other institutions. The point of using other people's money to execute a business plan. Frankly, you may not necessarily have to always foot your business with your own finances. It's a good idea. It's good if you have all the money to be able to run your business all by yourself. But a lot of times you may not have all the pieces together. You may have the idea, a solid idea. You may have the technical know-how, but you may need somebody else or an institution to come along with you to be able to help you in executing your business. It's some kind of a collaborative partnership endeavor that makes it successful. None of us succeeds by him or herself. We all need one another. That's why these forms of strategic partnership can come a long way to help you in your business. So besides the fact that, yes, we have to consider the elements of raising capital, I think that when the business is in place, what we do with the planning of the finances of business on a day-to-day basis goes a long way to help in business success. And that is the part I want us to address briefly. In other words, what is important to consider to help in business financial planning? What are the things that we have to take into consideration? It doesn't matter how big or small your business is, we are all affected. Again, here in the United States, over 90%, close to 99% of businesses are run by small business owners, okay? Not the big guys, it's very the small ones that get the economy running the way we see it. So what are the factors that would impact the business that we have to take a big consideration to them? I believe that there are some key financial indicators, and I alluded to the last time, very key financial indicators, the three of them being your gross profit margin, your operating margin, and your net profit margin. These are the three basic, I would say, indicators, okay, when it comes to looking at how your financial stand of a business is. Again, business is all about the numbers. You have to look at the numbers. It doesn't matter how excited you may look like or feel about your business. You may have all this grandiose vision about your business. You have such an excitement about your business. You have this passion, this vision, okay, to make this business what you want it to be. At the end of the day, you have to look at the numbers. For those of you that get a chance to watch Shark Tank or some other business-oriented programs, you see how these savvy business owners will always talk about the numbers. What are your numbers? What business are you in, and what do the numbers look like? In fact, how do they compare with other type of businesses in your industry? How do your business compare? How does your business compare with other businesses in your industry? Look at the numbers. Look at the numbers. Look at your gross profit margin. Look at your operating margin. Look at your net profit margin. Majority of us, again, I'm speaking a lot of us to ourselves here, immigrants and people from different parts of the world, looking to start a business. We have the idea, we have the desire, we have the passion. However, we fail to understand that it goes beyond just the idea. We have to put out some plans, we have to put on some data to be able to track it, to make sure that we are on track with what we are trying to achieve. So that is what this is supposed to help us to do. So let's look at a few of the indicators, the key indicators. One of them, again, is the gross profit margin. The gross profit margin is simply the percentage by which your profit exceeds your production cost. So let's say you have a little shop where you sell small things, whatever variety of things you sell. You want to be able to look at your total cost, look at your total sales on a daily basis, a weekly basis, and monthly basis. Look at how much your profit exceeds the cost of what you are selling. And the formula simply is the gross profit over your sales that measures at the most basic level the profitability of the business. That's one of the basic things we can do to look at how our business is functioning profitably, financially. How do we stack up? How do you make sure that you are on track with the business that you are in? So the gross profit margin, it doesn't matter what industry it is, you can be able to calculate by taking necessary records and putting things on paper, or take a spreadsheet somewhere and note it on a regular basis so we can track what our gross profit margins are. And then we have the operating profit margin. The operating profit margin is basically what measures how much profit a company makes on a dollar of sales after paying for variable costs of production such as wages and raw materials, but before paying interest or tax. So look at it this way: whatever you sell, okay, when you take whatever is left after you've taken care of the variable cost, in other words, the things that cost you to deliver your goods or your service, cost you to produce your goods, wages, raw materials, every little thing. A lot of times we tend to neglect the detail. Now, if you are in retail, we've heard a saying that retail is detail. Okay, retail is detail. So it's important for us to go into as much detail as possible so we can track all the costs associated with our operation, every little cost. Okay, so the operating profit margin will therefore come out, after we look at all the variable costs of producing the goods or the service, such as wages and raw materials, but before interest and taxes. Okay, and the formula is simple: operating income divided by sales. Now, it measures your profitability based on your earnings before interest and taxes. That is the basic formula. Again, we are looking at business financial planning, just one little element of this whole big topic of measuring the key performance indicators of your business. That is how we are able to plan. We are able to look ahead take an important business and make it better, improve it, and make it successful as we desire. Now, next will be what we call your net profit margin. Your net profit margin pretty much is a way to access or assess how effective a company is in converting income to profit. Okay, how effective are you? That is the bottom of all your profit in terms of your operations, and the formula is basically net income over sales. This ratio, it takes all the expenses into account, including interest and taxes and all of that. That is the bottom line of looking at how profitable your business is. So if you take a business and then you look at, oh, I'm doing so well, I've made so much sales, I've sold, let's say, $100,000 or $50,000 of goods. But if you don't go down to look at, okay, out of those 100,000 value of goods I've sold, how much of it is actually going back to cater for the cost of the goods that I bought? How much of it is also going for the expenses that were involved in getting the goods, the transportation, your brother or sister that's working for you that you may not be accounting for their value, their time in your business, okay? The expenses you have to make to bring the goods to the customer. Every little detail that includes the need for us to make the necessary record or keeping track. A lot of times, small businesses, we don't do a good job in keeping track or using systems, technology, the necessary tools available to help us to be able to track our performance. And that is what we come in and where we come in to help in making sure that your business is running smoothly. You are tracking, you are making sure that you are competitive, you are being profitable. It's one thing just, buying the goods and having a business and being excited about it. It's another thing having the business to be successful and profitable. We all want to be profitable in whatever we do. That includes our business ventures. So this is just a quick overview and a very small introduction information on business financial planning. I want to encourage you, if you have a business, if you are planning to go into business, or you are a partner to a business, maybe a silent partner, it is imperative that you put every effort possible to make sure that your business is being tracked, your performance is being tracked, you are benchmarking your performance with other businesses in your industry, in your area, in your community. That will be the way to track how successful you are over time. That is how you can be able to plan for the development of your business at every level. And I believe that there is quite a lot of all of us can learn in the process of making our businesses very successful. Now, if for any reason you like to be able to get opportunity for us to help in helping you put together a plan that will enable you to make sure your business is successful or plan ahead before you launch a business, we are here to be of a help. You can call our office 720-588-9717 or go online to licensconsultant.com/financial planning to start a process. We also have a tool to help businesses evaluate what their business is worth. You go to businessvaluation.today.com, businessvaluationtoday.com. These are tools we have available to start the process of making your business financial planning very successful. We'll give you a complimentary, at no cost opportunity to evaluate the status of your business and how you can improve the financial planning of your business. There's a lot to the area of financial planning for business, and we have to start. It's never too late to start. It's never too late to be able to do what is important, what is necessary to make your business a success. I believe, as we said in the scripture, Proverbs 4:7, that wisdom is a principal thing, and in all you're getting, get understanding. So I encourage you in your business, let wisdom prevail. Put necessary effort in planning the financial soundness and health of your business. Check the numbers. Look at your books. If you don't have a software, hire a local bookkeeper, or talk to your child or a friend. Somebody there may be able to put together a spreadsheet, or start with a piece of paper. Just list whatever you have. Today, with iPhones and other technology, you should be able to, and there are many tools that will help you to start tracking your business, records, to make it more efficient in running your business. I wish you all the success as a business owner, and we look forward to helping you. And give us a call. We'll be happy to be a blessing to you. This has been Emmanuel Eliason, your certified financial educator and management consultant, coming to you with another edition of Financial Breakthrough Academy. We look forward to coming to you with another session of this series of small business development. We'll focus the next time on business marketing strategies that will help you in advancing your business. Have a wonderful rest of your day and be blessed.